Hi there! Thank you for checking out my channel. Thank you for clicking on this video. This video is still part of the series of videos I'm posting trying to help people out when it comes to the civil service exam and other aptitude tests. And this is actually the first video I'm making right after the October 2016 civil service exam. Now, a few of you ang hindi nakapag-exam because na-cancel dahil sa bagyong Lawin, and that is the reason why I am stepping out of vacation, kasi dapat supposedly pahinga na ako ngayon, kasi some of you still haven't taken the exam kasi na-postpone, na-move. Another reason why I'm still making videos is because some of you na part ng Team Lyqa are actually going to take the exam sa Hong Kong, either November or December this year. So, ibig sabihin nun, hindi mo na ako magpapahinga, tuloy-tuloy na lang muna. And this is the first video I'm going to make. So, ang feedback sa akin from you guys na nakapag-exam is that naging helpful sa inyo yung math techniques, okay? And that's actually my goal. You know why? Because pagdating sa math, madali lang. But as long as you know the techniques or the, alam niyo yun, yung mga tips ko sa inyo, yung mga tricks natin kung paano manghula effectively and such, makakatulong yun talaga sa inyo for you to score better sa math. And that was exactly what happened. Most of you, which I appreciate a lot, thanked me and reached out to me to tell me na malaking tulong yung mga videos and malaking tulong yung pag-attend ninyo sa review events. And that is a big deal for me kasi it's what keeps me going. But, ang flip side is this. Some of you still had a hard time with English. Hindi lang sa English, pero pati sa logic because may reading part din doon. And a big reason kung bakit nahirapan was because mahahaba daw yung kailangang basahin and hindi sila mabilis magbasa. This is the reason why I told you guys earlier this year pa to start reading books, because the only way for you to get faster pagdating sa pagbabasa is for you to keep reading. The reason actually kung bakit mabilis ako magbasa is because me and my sisters, when we were younger, bawal kami magbasa ng libro na hindi related sa school. So the only way for us to read, ano yun, yung mga Sweet Valley or Harry Potter or any book na hindi kailangan sa school, ibig sabihin fiction novels, the only way that for us to read those books is for us to borrow those books from our classmates and then sneak them into the bathroom. Habang nagsi-CR kami, doon lang kami nagbabasa. And since you can only stay sa CR for sabihin natin around 5 to 10 minutes at most, kailangan namin matutong mabilis magbasa para matapos namin yung mga chapters sa loob ng session na yun sa bathroom. So that's the reason why mabilis kami magbasa. Now, if you are not the kind of person na mahilig magbasa, syempre mahihirapan ka pagdating sa civil service exam kasi nga hindi ka sanay magbasa ng mabilis, hindi ka sanay mag-intindi ng mga bagay ng mabilis. So ang only solution dyan, walang technique, walang kahit anong ano dyan. Kailangan nyo mag-invest ng time. And you have to invest your time reading. Actually reading. Yung mga tips like watching movies or stuff like that. Sorry nalaglag yung chair ko sa ana kasi. Yung mga advice like watching movies or memorizing vocabulary words, that won't work pagdating sa speed reading. Hindi yan gagana. The only way for you to build speed is to actually read books. So, ngayon na na-experience nyo na kung gaano kahirap or gaano kabilis nyo kailangan magbasa in order for you to understand the exam or to pass the exam. Okay? Lalo na yung mga people na hindi talaga natapos yung exam dahil naubusan ng time. Naniniwala na ba kayo sa akin na kailangan ninyo magbasa? Okay? Kasi I think this is something that you have to experience firsthand before nyo maintindihan kung gaano siya importante. Ngayon, what I'm doing today is this. We're going to restart yung Team Lyqa Book Club. Yung Team Lyqa Book Club, if you're not yet part of it, you can sign up dito sa sign-up sheet sa ilalim. Okay? And what we're going to do is, I'm going to recommend books for you to read and then send a few questions or a few words that you can find in the book that you can then look for the meaning or look for the answer dun sa mga questions na yun within the book. Okay? So, ang first book natin, we're going to start out with something really simple, maikli lang. Okay? This is actually just, ano ba to? Ilang pages ba to? Yan. 225 pages lang of a tiny little book. Okay? This is something that you can finish within a day. Okay? Or maybe 3 hours, 4 hours. Ako, siguro, alam niyo, habang isang biyahe lang to, mabilis lang to tapusin. Pero if you're going to have a hard time, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you a whole week Isang buong linggo for you to read this. And then next week, I'm going to post a video in which I'm going to discuss the book with you guys. It's going to be tricky kasi nga hindi tayo live. Pero ano lang, just something. I-review lang natin yung libro, okay? If you have time to write a book review, that's even better. So just write something na natutunan nyo sa libro or a summary of the book. That way, mapapractice din yung grammar skills ninyo. Okay? So, ang first book natin is The Giver. This is by Lois Lowry. This was turned into a movie a few years back. If you are going to have a hard time imagining a world dun sa libro na to, kasi ang very important kasi imagination when it comes to reading, you can watch that movie. Okay? Watch that movie just so you can picture kung ano yung sitwasyon doon sa nangyayari sa libro, The Giver. Okay? But still, it's not enough kasi hindi maganda yung movie masyado, mas maganda yung book. So what you're going to do would be, you can watch the movie para maset lang yung tone and then go back to the book, read the book. Okay? The entire book. I'm going to give you a week. What you're going to do is this. Number one, if you spot a word that you're not familiar with, okay? Kasi there could be a lot here. Okay? If you spot something that you, like a word that you're not familiar with, what you're going to do would be, you can highlight it or write it in a separate notebook, find the meaning, use it in a sentence. Ganyan yung mabibuild yung inyong vocabulary. If you find an idiomatic expression that you are not familiar with, you can still, again, write it in your notebook, find the meaning and use it in a sentence. Another thing, I'm going to post discussion questions for this. I'm going to send them by email. I'm going to write them sa posts sa Facebook. So you can find the answers to those questions dito sa libro na to. Okay? And again, I'm going to check back in with you after a week. After a week, I'm going to give you another book recommendation that you can start reading na naman uli right away. So it's not going to be very hard. Kahit sandali-sandali lang sa biyahe, lalo na ngayon kung nasa Manila kayo, sobrang traffic, you can read just a few chapters habang nasa biyahe kayo. Okay? This is a very interesting book with actual lead characters, so I think you're going to love it then. Alright? So again, welcome to the Team Lyqa Book Club. If you're not yet subscribed or if you're not yet part of the Team Lyqa Book Club, there is a sign-up link here below sa comments ko sa YouTube ka nanonood or sa comments sa Facebook. You can just sign up there with your email and name. If you haven't watched the other videos, you can click right here. If you're not yet subscribed to the YouTube channel, you can click right here because I'm going to make a few more video tutorials based on the stuff na nahirapan yung mga nag-take noong October 2016. So, I have a list of topics that I'm going to make. The next one is going to be about graphs. So, marami nag-request ng graphs. I didn't make that before because I thought it wasn't that hard. Pero since a few of you still find it challenging, I'm going to make a video on that next. So, click here to subscribe to watch that video as soon as it posts. Alright? Thanks and happy learning, guys. Bye-bye.